Hi guys, it's Monica, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about new agent training, or maybe some of the mistakes that new agents make when they get their license. So, if you're a new agent and you just passed your test, congratulations! But the reality is, now what? You have a license, you need to activate it. So now what? Where do you go? So my top tips for a new agent is interview a firm. Interview several if you want. But make sure when you do that interview process, you understand going in that real estate post-licensing training, real life skill training is going to be all over the place. Some firms will have a formal program. Some will have a very informal program. They might want you to take CE classes at a local association or shadow a top producer as part of your training, or maybe as your only training. And that's really important. So you need to have a good idea as to what their training program looks like. So you should ask the question, what is your training program? How long is it? And, they may not be able to show you an upcoming schedule because, like in our case in Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Varani, I don't really start to schedule that until I get close to the end of the testing period or right after the test and I confirm all the different dates. But what I can show you is I can show you our training and events calendar, and I can take you back as far as you want to go. And you can see what we've done consistently last year, what we had this last quarter, all the training that we've had, you can see it. So not only do you need to have an intense real-life skill building program post-licensing, you also are going to need to have time set after that to develop those skills. So at Varani, we do have an intense. Sometimes it's a 3-week long, sometimes it goes into the 4th week depending on the days, but it's usually an 11 to 12 scheduled modules, and those modules can be all day or a half a day depending on how it's broken out. And they cover every aspect of the skills a real estate agent needs to learn. But once you've done that initial 3-week period, we have ongoing skill building sessions. That's 2-hour modules that digs deeper into all of those skills. And then beyond that, we have continuing education, CE credits. A couple of us have continuing education classes approved in New Hampshire, as well as in Maine, and in some cases going on to in Vermont. So we can provide continuing education for CE credits as well as skill building. The other thing that I think is really important before you jump into a firm is that you look at their office policy. Every firm should be able to show you their office policy manual and absolutely tour the office. Get a feel for the office. So the most important tip, though, if you just passed and you are thinking of affiliating with the firm and you don't want to make a mistake, because training can make or break you, without a doubt, give me a call. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. No obligation. Monika McGillicuddy, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Varani Realty, 603-548-7728 is my direct number. 603-434-2377 is the office. So good luck. And I'm so super excited. Don't make a mistake now. You owe yourself this time to investigate and make the right decision.